Is the music still too loud? It's okay? Yeah? You can hear me okay? Okay, perfect. I'm quite soft. Oh, why do I bring him? Why do I bring him? Had to take the opportunity. I know. Is that better? How's that? Can you hear me well enough? I'll probably use a bigger voice anyway. Good. Okay. If in the middle of the session you're finding you can't hear me or the music's too loud, just indicate and Joe will fix it and it'll be okay. So yes, for today I thought we'd focus more on the neck and the shoulders area. It's a little bit of everything, but we're going to do extra exercises around the shoulders and the neck. Hopefully that will be good. I hope everyone's okay after last week. I didn't manage to talk to everybody. Sorry. Too many people. No, I will try to get round and have a word with everybody at some point. But yes, last week was a tough one, wasn't it, on the glutes? And I don't know if anyone had any aches or pains the day after, anything like that. You did? Nothing good? Nothing too bad? Was it okay? Good, good. I quite like that pain because I'm like, yes, that is evidence that I worked hard, that I did something. It's a different type of an ache and pain, isn't it? That type of, anyway, that might be me being my perspective. Just shaking, just flying. Yeah, you carry on, you fly. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm glad that was okay, but it was a tough one. I was pushing it a little bit, but I just feel like those muscles are so helpful in our everyday life, and if we remember to use them and engage them. So and so many people don't have the strength there because we just don't. If we're not using them and we're sitting, we just aren't using them. We're not getting the strength. So I just wanted to exercise it a little bit. So I hope that was okay. Anyway, so necks and shoulders as our focus today. So our heads are really heavy. Our heads weigh about 5 kilograms. And the idea is your head should sit directly on top of your spinal column. So your spinal column has a bit of a curve to it, but your head should perch on the top as though it's balancing there. So if you can imagine your spine to have like a cupped kind of top, and then we've got this big ball just resting on it. So if our head is sitting a little bit forward, it's putting extra strain down the spine. So a lot of us tend to have our heads just a little bit forward quite often. And as soon as it's a little bit forward, the weight going down your spine is 8 kilograms. And if it's a little bit further, it's 15 kilograms going down your spine. Particularly if you've got low bone density or osteoporosis, osteopenia, it does increase the risk of wedge fractures in your spine, and also it just makes it harder to walk, harder to move. So I just want to make sure, because that's perfectly common, even in young people, to have your head a little bit further forward because of the things that we do in our daily life, and we're looking down at screens, we're sitting at a desk looking at things, we're reading stuff, or maybe we're walking along and we're looking to see where to step so that we don't trip and stuff like that. Our heads tend to come forward. So we need to, we wind up with this being a bit loose around the back and a little bit tight on the front because we're used to looking down. So we can look down and look like that with our head back and our shoulders back, and we can still look down at things, but we don't tend to. So the talking's over. Sorry, it turned into a bit of a lecture, didn't it? We're supposed to be moving. Right, so should we get on with it then? Yeah, so... oh, sorry. Don't mind me. So pop your feet under your knees to start off with a little bit of a gap between the knees, and just rest your hands on your lap. Make sure you're sitting up evenly on both sit bones, nice and tall. And bring yourself slightly off the back of your chair so that you're sitting up with your own muscles and strength rather than resting on the back. So using your core with a light engagement of the core, shoulders down and shoulders back. So your shoulder blades are squeezing together at the back. They're flat and they're gliding along the back of the rib cage. And then your arms are just hanging there heavily and comfortably. Chin just softly tucked in so that the tallest part of you is the crown of your head. And then lift your crown of your head up towards the ceiling, lengthening your spine a little. Just take a nice deep breath in for me, in through your nose. And then a nice deep breath out through your mouth. Good. And again, a nice deep breath in through your nose. And out through your mouth. Good. Keep that going, but I want you to engage your tummy muscles as you breathe. So we're keeping that, instead of your rib cage coming out in front, we want it to come out to the sides. Because if we're holding that tight, our abdominal muscles attach to the lower rib cage. So if we're holding our tummy muscles lightly with that engagement, that won't allow the rib cage to come out of the front. But it will allow it to come out to the sides as you breathe in. So you're just holding your tummy muscles lightly so that your tummy button stays close to your spine, the same amount as usual. We're not pulling it right in, but we're just holding that position. Yep. Take one more breath in and out. Good. Continuing that. As you breathe in, look around to your right. And exhale around to your right. Inhale round to your left, focusing on your tummy and keeping that breathing going. Round to your right. Round to your left again. Good. Last one. Over to the right. Good. Breathing in, chin down, looking down, tucking that chin in. And exhale and look up. You can look straight ahead or maybe lift up a little bit, up towards the ceiling and down towards the floor. Good. And up. Good. Down again. And exhale up. Good. Come back to the center, lifting your left arm up and putting it over the top of your head and just pop it on your ear. And with that move, just allow the weight of your hand to bring your left ear close to your shoulder, feeling a little bit of a stretch down your neck and the top of your shoulder. Exhale, lift that arm up, back on your lap and switch to the other one, breathing in and pop it on your ear. And just don't pull it down, but just the weight of your hand on there, just causing that to stretch. Good. Lift that away. Pop your left hand up on your elbow, on your shoulder. Elbow? Put your hand on your elbow. That'd be tricky, wouldn't it? Popping that up there, and we're just going to circle that one round. Up and round. So keeping your torso really still and stable. So it's just the shoulder. Notice how your shoulder blade is gliding up and down. And as you lift the elbow forward, the shoulder blade's coming forward. And then as the elbow comes back, the shoulder blade goes back along your rib cage. And reverse that, go back the other way. If that's stiff or sore or you have an injury, make your circle really small. Just mobilize it just in a small way if you've got an injury. Good. Bring your arm right out now. And we're going to circle that forwards. Good. Holding that contraction in your tummy so that your whole body isn't moving while that arm moves. Squeezing that together. And because that arm is going wide, we need a bigger engagement of the core muscles. So we need to press the tummy button back towards the spine. Reverse that circle, going back the other way. Good. So just pressing that tummy button back so that your whole body doesn't move as that arm moves. Good. Give that arm a little shake. And let's go to the right one. Up, hand up on the shoulder first and circle that forwards. Good. Keep that going. Make sure you're breathing nice and fluidly. Perhaps breathing in for one circle and out for one circle. Still squeezing your tummy muscles, bringing it towards your spine. So just the shoulder is moving. And reverse that. I don't know if anyone saw the email I sent. I think it was yesterday. A lady from one of my other classes popped in to tell me about how she was feeling. She was in the hospital. She had an operation, and she was in the hospital. She wasn't allowed to use her tummy muscles because that's where the operation was. Straighten that arm out now and circle that forwards. But while she was there, she was able to exercise. She was moving her arms and her legs, doing some Pilates moves, because she was able to do that without her middle part of her torso, moving, shaking, or wobbling. And she wanted to come and tell me how well that helped her. Reverse that. And I just loved that. That was so motivating for me that is making a difference in a functional way, in an everyday situation. And I thought I'd share that with everyone in case you find that motivating, that just doing stuff like this could make a really big difference in the worst situations that you can find yourself in. Good. Shake that arm out a little bit. Good. Take a nice deep breath in. And out. Good. In. Bring that right arm up and back. And bring the left arm down towards the floor. Good. Take a breath in. And exhale and switch your arms. Good. So good. Exhale and switch. So the one that's down is pressing back. And so is the one that's going up. It's pressing up and back. But both are reaching in opposite directions. So one is they're reaching back but down, and the other one is reaching up. So they're reaching away from each other. Good. 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 Last one. Pop your arms back down. Give it a little wriggle. Good. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. Reach your right arm up and back and down. And the left one. Good. Still holding that contraction in the torso. Still pressing the tummy button towards the spine so that you're lifting and reaching back. Good. Good. Now, instead of reaching up, we're going to reach over and across. This time, allow your body to twist. So it's a little bit as though you're reaching up for your seatbelt and you're bringing it back down to plug it in. Good. 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 Now we're going to reach out to the side and circle it back in. Reaching out and back and circle it back in. So it's like we're putting a jacket on and reaching it round. Out and round. Good. Out and round. Lovely. Good. Last one. With your right arm now reaching up and then reaching out as far as you can. Pop that one down, left, up as high as you can, and across as far as you can. Good. Don't worry about moving your whole body. Just reach as far as you can. Good. There we go. Good. Brilliant. Well done. Last one. Good. Shake that out. Circle your shoulders just to release that where we've been holding those arms up. Good. So we're going to go to the legs. So right leg, just stepping out a little bit. Point the toe and then flex it. Bring it back. Switching to the left one. Point the toe, flex and bring it back. Keep changing sides. A tap with the toe and then a tap with the heel. When you're tapping with the heel, bring your toes up as high as you can. Feel free to hold on to your chair as we move the legs. These black chairs are quite handy. They've got these little handles at the sides, so you can hold on to those handles. It might not have the cushioning, but it's got handles, so. Good. Bringing your feet back under your knees and planted onto the floor. Take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, lift that right heel, toes still down, and pop it back down. Switch to the other one. There we go. It's like a little march with the toes still on the floor, and we're just lifting the heel. Good. Good. Now right up, right down, left down. Good. Good. Up, up, down, down. Amazing. Up, down, down. Should we add the arms in as well? No, you don't have to. too complicated for the brain. As you lift the heel, lift the arm. As you lower the leg, lower the arm. We have to train the brain as well, don't we? Good. Now switch that so that you're not lifting the right leg and arm first. Now you're lifting the left one first. It's like reversing the circle. If you want an extra challenge with or without that using the arms, when you lift the heel, you lift the whole foot off the floor. So you can hold on to the chair, lift the heel and then lift the whole foot. But then that means having both feet off. So you might need to lift it and hold on to your chair, or lift it and lift the arms as well. It's a bit challenging. So you can do it holding on instead of using the arms. Yeah. Or go back to just lifting the heels, just like we were. And you can include the arms if you like. Yeah, it is hard. Good. Plant your feet back down. Take a nice breath in. And as you exhale, step your left foot out and reach down towards just past your knee and bring it back. And the other side. So we're just reaching that arm just past the knee, just stepping it out slightly. If you don't have any problems with your spine, you don't have osteoporosis or any fusion, then we're going to extend that. So we're going to straighten that leg and reach for the toes. Because you're going to have to bend the spine to reach for the toes. So if you have any issues, any osteoporosis, please just straighten it and just reach just past the knee. Just like this. That's good. Good. Planting those feet back down and just lift the knee off the floor. And then the other one. Good. Alternating that. Now let's add the opposite arm. So not the knee you're lifting, the other one. That's it. I told you we'd be exercising the brain as well. Good. Good. Now, can I confuse you anymore? Yes, of course I can. Lift the same arm and leg now. Now, next time, you'd never be able to do the opposite now, would you? Because your brain's used to doing it that way. Good. Arms down, feet down. Yeah. Either. Doesn't matter because we're focusing on the thighs muscles. That's fine. Yeah. So with your right leg, I just want you to brush your foot back and brush it forward. Brush it back and brush it forward. Good. So just skimming the floor. Good. Can you feel that in your legs? Good. And then lift the knee and brush it out. Lift it, brush it out. Good. And the other leg, brushing it in and out. Under your chair and out. Just brushing it across the floor. And knee up and out to the side. Knee up and out. Good. Stretch that leg out. Good. It's okay. Good. Your feet back under your knees again. Take a breath in. Exhale and straighten your right leg and put it back. Now the other one. I've confused myself. Back to that one and the same one again. So left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right. You got it? Good. Let's pick up the pace a little to match the music. Good. Increasing your heart rate. Good. And do that to the side with the still 2. 1, 1, 2. That's it. 1, 1, 2, 2. No, not making sense. 1, 1, 1, 2. That makes more sense. There we go. Good. I'm getting confused. Very nice. Good. Pop your knees back on the chair and your feet underneath. Take a nice breath in. Good. And out. Good. Breath in. Good. As you exhale, straighten out the left leg and reach the right arm back. Inhale, bring it back. Switch into the other pair. Good. 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 Make sure as you reach out, you're breathing out. Good. Good. One more on each side. Good. Breathing as the arms go back and then reaching it out, opening up. Good. Coming forward and opening up. Good. Coming forward, stretching out the shoulders at the back and then opening up the chest. Good. Lovely. Last one. Fold your arms together like this and hold them in front of you. So keep looking straight through the middle of your forearms and don't twist your head. So take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, twist around to the corner of the room. And inhale and twist back. Good. Twist around to the other corner as you exhale. And come back. Switch your arms over to the other side. Good. We don't want to increase some bias on the sides. We want to keep that nicely balanced. So each time, switch those arms over. You go to both sides. And when you come back to center, switch those arms. Good. Good. The sit bones still sitting nice and heavy as you twist. Don't worry if you can't twist that far. We're just twisting our muscles and stretching them out. Just twist the way you can move. Good. Good. Pop your hands on your lap now. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, we're going to curl down forwards. So rolling down. If you have osteoporosis or problems with your spine, please don't roll and just fold yourself forward. In this position, in this folded position, I want you to push your tummy button towards your knees and lift your head, curling your back. And then exhale and press your tummy and your spine up towards the ceiling. And then back down, looking ahead. And back into that curled position. And then we're going to restack the spine, going one vertebra at a time, or fold up if you need to, lifting the head last. Good. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale and go down again. So we're thinking of the spine as a block, as a tower of wooden blocks. So we're knocking them off one at a time. And go back into that curl, tummy down, looking ahead. Tummy pressing the spine up towards the ceiling now, dropping the head. Good. And lifting. Pressing the tummy back up and restack the spine, putting one block back on the top of the tower at a time, lifting the head last. Good. You might want to hold on to the chair. Take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, I want you just to push your way up to stand. And inhale and sit. Exhale and stand. Good. Good. We're going to do this a couple of times. Use your glutes. You remember those muscles. Don't worry if this is really difficult for you. If you're struggling to get right off the chair, that's fine. You're still exercising the muscles that you need. You're still strengthening them, even if you're just bobbing in your chair like this. Yeah, that's great. That's brilliant. Yeah, because then you're strengthening the muscles that help you get up because you're practicing it. You're strengthening those muscles. So you keep doing that. Good. Good. And just one more. Good. Well, I suppose it's two because we're going to stand now behind a chair. If you're able, don't. No. Yeah. Yeah. If you can't, don't worry because these moves you can do sitting down. So standing in front of your chair, I just want you to be a little bit further away from your chair. So just back away so it's in front of you. So that when we lean over, we're going to hold the chair with one hand and we'd be a bit bent over. So if you're sitting, you're just sitting and reaching over, holding onto your knee. So in this position, pop your other hand up there by your ear. Good. And I want you to thread like a needle under your armpit. So this one is going to come right through here. And then it's going to come up and all the way up to the ceiling if we can. Good. And then we're going to rotate round and through. Brilliant. And up. Just worry about your range of motion. There's no comparison here. There's no competition. Don't worry about what you can do. Excellent. Yes. Good. So you can stick with that with the elbow, or now you can reach through with your whole arm and then reaching up with the whole arm. Feel free to stick to the elbow. Good. Just one more. Reaching through and then reaching up. Good. Let's switch to the other arm. So holding the chair on the other side. If you need to take a little break and a wiggle, stand up. Give your back a little wriggle first before we go back to this folded position. Yeah. Grab hold of the chair with the other arm. Pop your hand up by your ear, ready to thread like a needle. Elbow going through and up towards the ceiling. Good. Good. Keep that going. Reach that elbow through as far as you can and then reach it up to the ceiling. Good. Now straighten that arm out if you like. Reaching through with the whole arm, the weight of the whole arm as it goes up and through. Good. Just one more. Excellent. Well done. Bring yourself nearer to your chair. Stand yourself up. Have a little wriggle so you're all ready. Good. Stand sideways now for me, holding on with just one hand. Good. Okay. I'm just looking to see which side you're on. Okay. So I don't tell you the wrong arm to lift. Okay. So we're going to lift the right arm up and behind, and the left leg is going to come behind as well. And then we're going to bring that back. So as we inhale, reach that up and reaching that leg back, and then bring it back. Good. And again. Lovely. Yeah. Brilliant. Lovely. Turn around so we can do the other side. Good. Take a breath in and reach. And exhale and bring it back. Good. Reaching that arm as high as you can and as far back as you can. Stretching out your front, strengthening your back. One more. Good. Come back to hold your chair. Good. So with your left leg, lift the knee and reach the leg out to the side and bring it back. Reach it out to the side and bring it back. Knee up and out to the side. We did this sitting down earlier, lifting the knee and then brushing it out to the side. Good. Last one. Good. Pop that leg down and go to your right one. Lift the knee and out to the side. Good. Last one. Well done. Come sit back down. Good work, everybody. It's time for some relaxation. Probably need to turn it up a little bit. Okay, so find a comfortable position sitting on your chair, however you like. Don't worry about controlling your tummy muscles. Lay back, sit back on the back of your chair. Relax, cross your legs if you like, have them flat on the floor. Rest your arms on your lap. Just get comfy. Just gently close your eyes. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose and begin imagining the fresh, salty air of the ocean. You can hear the gentle roar of the waves in the distance. Just hold it for a moment, then slowly release the breath through your mouth, letting go of any tension. Breathe in again, deeply, and as you exhale, imagine any worries or stresses being carried away by the tide. Repeat this a few times, simply focusing on the gentle rhythm of your breathing. Now imagine you're walking along a vast sandy beach. The sun is warm and gentle on your skin. You can feel the soft, cool sand beneath your bare feet with every step. The sound of the waves breaking on the shore is a steady, soothing rhythm, whoosh as they roll in, and a gentle hush as they recede. Look out at the endless horizon where the sky meets the sea, a calming expanse of blues and greys. Watch as the waves come in, one after another, washing away any tension from your mind with their gentle movement. You might see a few gulls soaring overhead, their calls carried on the breeze. The air feels clear and expansive. Bring your awareness to your body, starting with your feet. Let them feel heavy and relaxed, sinking slightly into the sand. Allow this feeling of deep relaxation to flow up through your legs, hips, and into your torso. Feel your shoulders drop, your arms become loose, and your hands soften. Release any tension in your neck, jaw, and face. For these last few moments, simply rest in this feeling of stillness and calm, immersed in the vastness and rhythm of the beach. Notice your breath flowing in and out, a gentle wave of peace throughout your body. When you're ready, slowly bring your awareness back to the room. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And when you feel ready, gently open your eyes. Plant your feet back under your knees. And sit up nice and tall again on both sit bones, with your hands in your lap, your shoulders down and back, your chin softly tucked in, and reaching up from the crown of your head, pulling yourself up a little bit taller. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And again, in through your mouth and out through your mouth. Well done, everybody. Great job. I hope you enjoyed that. I will be here next week, so I hope to see you then. So have a fantastic week. Thank you for coming.